Hi, everybody. I'm Toby Schifsky. I'm the Vice President of Real Estate Education for Dearborn Real Estate Education and Kaplan Real Estate Education. We're here for our Dearborn webinar, partner webinar. And the title of this webinar is Let's Talk About Changes Coming Soon for your REcampus portal. And some of you already know, some of you have already been communicated with, some of you have had an inkling, and some of you have been waiting for this moment for a long time. And so I've got none other than Cody Freymiller, who is our manager of implementation. So he's implementations manager for Dearborn. And really what that means is he's essentially responsible for setting up all the portals and make sure that they work right, and make sure that all the products are in there properly, and make sure that everything is working as expected. And he has a very big role in our new REcampus portal experience. So this is a big change for us, and so we had to have the right person here. Cody, thank you for being here.
Happy to be here, Toby. Welcome, everybody.
Some of you have probably seen Cody before, so if you've gotten a new portal, he takes people through the training on how to use that portal. Well, he's also instrumental in understanding the functionality, how things work, and actually helping make things work better. So he's got a big part in this new REcampus program. And so he's going to take us through kind of what the new REcampus platform looks like, some of the enhanced functionality and features that come with it. There are some significant things with it. And we're gonna do that in about the second half of our program. But I'm going to ask him to play along as we go through the first half too, because what I want to do is I want to make sure everybody understands what's happening here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into the next slide. So what is REcampus? Just to make sure, because I think we might have a couple people on here who don't even have an REcampus portal with us. But with REcampus, your school can reach or can create a branded site for students to enroll and access all their online education. Meaning we have content and courses. We have a platform that can deliver that regulated education. It includes an e-commerce component to it, which I think you're going to find is really beefed up in this new version of REcampus. Goes from like an ordering portal to a real kind of e-commerce experience. And you can do everything from licensing, exam prep, continuing education, professional development, everything you need on this portal, the REcampus portal. And so I have a question though, because Cody, we want to know who's here so we can kind of tailor the conversation to kind of the experience level and what people are looking for to get out of this. So everybody, this is your chance to play along. We got a bunch of participants here today. And so I'm going to go ahead and put up a poll question. If you're on your phone, you might have to swipe a screen to see the poll question come up. All the answers, everything is anonymous in the poll questions. Nobody sees what you've answered, but I'm going to ask you because I really want to know, are you currently using, does your school currently use REcampus? So the question is, are you currently an REcampus partner? Yes, no, or please contact me to get set up on REcampus. If you could, just take a second to put that in. Oh, overwhelmingly. All right, I like this. The answer so far is 70% yes so far. No, I got 18%. And please contact me to set up 12%. So there are some new people on here. This is great. You guys are going to all get something out of this. I promise you that. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. You may have a few questions at the end. We'll tell you how to get a hold of somebody to talk to them about it. But let's do this. I always share the polls. I'll share the results. You guys can see exactly who's on. So 69% yes. Thank you for all you who are currently using. And no, we got 20%. And then 11% say, yeah, contact me immediately. So let's do this. I'm going to stop sharing the results and let's jump into it. All right. First off, this move is coming. We are going from basically a 12-year-old platform to a new look. We call it a fully enhanced version of REcampus. And the good news is we've been working on it for a while. And the other good news is some of you on here may already have gone through the move. We've already basically completed phase 1 of this process. And you'll see kind of how we do it. And you might be saying, God, I didn't even know about it. But you'll see how we've laid this out in almost 4 different phases so that we can take it in pieces and we can build upon it, because some of the feasibility and functionality is still being built out in the system. And what you'll find is as you get to more and more sophisticated partners, they are a little later in our phases. And so simpler, very straightforward services in the beginning, and then very, very kind of detailed and complicated feasibility and functionality in phase 4. So first off, July 18th, updates completed for online bookstore. Some of you have already seen this. The online bookstore has a new look and feel. Cody, what do you think about the online bookstore and what people should expect in a difference from what was before to what is now?
Yeah, so the new Dearborn bookstore experience is going to be very similar to what we're going to demonstrate today. You will notice that there is a lot more ease of use to the platform. There's going to be less clicks to complete the checkout experience for both students and other individuals through the portal platform. So a lot of what we see today is going to be kind of the similar experience you'll see on the bookstore. One of the big things too is that the enhancement to, utilize the peek inside functionality is really improved as well.
Nice. And searchability, right? I mean, there's a filtering that can happen on the bookstore now that was kind of difficult before. You had to scroll through a bunch of stuff to find what you're looking for.
Yes, the filtering experience is reactive as well. So you will notice that as you type in the reactivity of the the search bar will automatically change based on those additions.
Got it. So, and as a part of this overall kind of revamping and reimagining and then enhancing REcampus, we also moved the student experience earlier. Most of you know, because if you're an REcampus partner already, but we upgraded the LMS to a React version of the LMS, which is number one, fully mobile compatible, and number two, gives a different navigation look and feel within the courses. So when a student's actually in the LMS, the way they navigate through the courses, the look and feel is a bit more modern. It's a bit more intuitive, and we've gathered a ton of feedback. And as everything, when you launch something new, you get feedback. And the one thing I can promise you at Dearborn is we never promise to be perfect, but we always promise to do better. And so everything we're doing is about continued improvement. And so we're already even improving that new LMS experience, which was better than the old one, and making it even better also. But that's a part of this new REcampus portal. So the student experience went on August 8th. And now we are migrating REcampus partners into the new REcampus Enhanced, right? And we're doing it in a phased approach. And we're migrating to those portals between really September 19th. So we've already moved people, and Q1 of 2024. We say Q1 because there's a couple peculiar pieces in there that have to be completed, and that final phase will happen somewhere between January and March of next year. All right. So here are the changes. Number one, the big bullet, right? All existing clients will be contacted to convert to the new REcampus portal experience through 4 different phases. I've talked about it a little bit. Watch for the emails. And here's the key, this subject line, right? Action required. What did I do? Action required, REcampus portal changes. If you haven't seen that, I would be shocked, but because you're here, and usually people who are here are very attentive. But if you somehow missed it, you can look for that. If you don't have that, then you're not in one of the first phases, okay? So, but it will be coming for you at some point. All portals will move. And at some point, all the old portals, the look and feel of the old portal, will be shut off. And we know that this might not be for everybody, because there's some additional pieces to this that are required. We are moving into a service agreement to understand that we have to provide different service levels for our customers going forward, also with this new portal. And so we're going to talk about what those service levels are and how you participate, how you might select in those service levels coming up in a second. But let's just make sure we understand the dates. Phase 1, REcampus portal migration just happened. Phase 2 is looking at October 17th, right? And that's the next set of clients, but there's about 100. And then phase phase 3 is in December. And as we get into phase 3, you're going to start to see that there's a couple things that are involved in there, like some of this technical stuff, like billable clients and admin ordering, right, Cody? I think admin ordering is one of those other features that are slotted to be ready in the portal, but not until later on. So that's like phase 3 and phase 4 will be some of those clients. And once again, you're going to be able to reach out to sales ops at Dearborn, or reach out to your salesperson or your CSM directly if you have any questions about what phase you might be in. We just didn't want to contact everybody, and when we're just going to be moving in small groups to get to the end. So that's what this meeting is about. That's what this webinar is about, so that you know what's coming, what to look for. All right. Next, REcampus is moving to a subscription model. So what does that mean? What it really means is we have hundreds and hundreds of REcampus partners, and some partners do $0 amounts in a year. We have lots of them. We have some who do a couple $1,000. We have some who do well over $100,000 a year on the portal. And our existing system didn't allow us to kind of pay attention to the needs of our partners according to what their business needs were. And so we had to come up with a way to make sure that we were putting the right attention to your business for the service level that your business requires. It's no secret. Some people have a very simple, very straightforward business, and we have an essential kind of a level of service that fits that, and it's very straightforward. Some people have a little combination. Some things are simple, some things are more difficult. Maybe it's the way packaging is set up. Maybe it's the way things are organized on the portal. You know, there's a kind of another level of service that those people might require. And what was happening before was we had to give the same level of service and attention to people who maybe didn't have any sales or very little sales, and the people who had a lot of sales. And it was creating a rub and a friction within our who we were. And so what we wanted to do was to put it back out to the customer and say, well, why don't you pick your service level? And we'll be able to help assist you and support you at whatever service level you are. And there's 3 service levels. And I'm going to show you it in a second. If you haven't already seen it, it's available on dearborn.com. I'll give you that web address also. So you're going to get access to all this to understand it and be able to look at it and decide kind of what service level you need. But what I'm kind of excited about it, because I think we can really excel. And I think it's one of our strongest things before was excelling at servicing. And now we can really kind of gear that service towards what your business needs. And you can expect it, and you can expect that service level. Let's do this. Here they are, 3 different service levels. Essential level, right? Custom, everybody gets this on the essential level. Custom portal, school branding, standard portal reports, regulatory filing and document support, student technical support, right? We always technically support the students. REcampus bookstore access. Cody talked about how it was just updated, looks fresh, easy filtering, all that kind of stuff. Student pay course extensions. So one of the neat features that's coming with the enhanced is that students can now purchase their own extensions. They don't have to come to you to have you run a credit card and put in an order, and it doesn't do that anymore. In the new enhanced REcampus, extensions are be able to be purchased by the students right in the system. And the system is smart enough to know if they can or if they can't. So very clever work done there. And then standard course packages, right? We bundle the packages. Over 90% of the licensing education we sell is in packages, and they work. And so it comes with standard packages. The premium level, right, adds on auto certification. It's a really nice feature. Takes a bit to set up, but it's another service level, right? Promo codes, if you want to run promo codes, right, at the premium level. Reporting locations, multiple state offerings, dedicated customer engagement specialist, somebody assigned to you so you know exactly who that would be. Custom site messaging. You want to be able to put messages out to your students on the site. That's what you need. You need a premium level in order to do that. And then at the elite level, top level, right? Custom packages. You want to create your own packages. You want to do custom reporting. You want to have different reports automatically sent to you, or you want to be able to have access to different kinds of reporting. Custom bookstore, which books are available or not within the bookstore. Custom LMS, email branding. So when students are in the LMS, they get your customized branding, and the emails that are sent from REcampus will actually have your branding on it. And then admin ordering. That means where you might be actually ordering for the students yourselves and enrolling those students. Here's the deal. This is all on this little website, dearborn.com, products online, education, partner levels. I think that we can drop that into the text chat. If somebody would do that for me, that would be fantastic. And you guys can have access to this. All right. So those premium levels, those are what are available, and you pick which service level you want in your business. All right. So new REcampus portal experience includes a better customer experience for the student and the school administration. So here's where we're getting to the good stuff. And this is where Cody comes in, and he's going to talk to you about what are those enhanced features and functionality, and what does it look like? And he's actually going to walk us through. So Cody, I don't want to take up any more time. Go.
Awesome. Thanks, Toby. Welcome, everybody. As Toby said, my name is Cody Freimiller, part of our implementations team here. So today we're going to give you a demonstration of the portal experience, the new platform experience. So we're going to utilize one of the demo portals we have here today and talk a lot about the key features and functionality that are coming. So right away, you can see here, there is a brand new look and feel to the portal experience if you have any interaction with our current platform experience. So you can see there's a nice, clean, clear look on the platform. The platform, of course, is going to support functionality so that you can add your own logo. It'll be custom branded for your site. So there's going to be various places and locations that you'll be able to adjust and customize the experience on the platform. One of the big features that's coming as well is that the platform is also going to be mobile friendly. And so when we adjust the screen here to mimic what it would look like on an iPhone or a mobile device, you can see there is a nice, clean, crisp feel to the platform. And this will be the same whether it's an iPhone, an Android device, a tablet. The reactiveness of the platform is going to adjust accordingly to the screen size and resolution. So you can see, just clicking through some of the links here, it'll go through that same experience. And again, it'll just be a nice, clean view and presentation for the individual.
It's just like you expect, right? I mean, how many years did the old portal, confuse and frustrate people for a mobile experience, which I apologize for everybody, but this is it. This is the mobile experience you would expect. And tied with the new version of our learning management system, what went out in August, the student has a complete mobile experience. So not only is the portal that they come in through in order to purchase or access their education, but when they're in the education, it also fully adjusts in their iPhone or their Android or their whatever mobile device, tablet. So Absolutely. We are there. Yeah, we are there with the mobile compatibility.
Absolutely. Yep. And the same thing goes with add-on experience too. Just want to really call out the improved experience when students are adding products to their cart. They have the additional upsell items to choose, like, the physical copy of their, pre-licensing book, for example. You can see the book right in front of you. You can add that to your cart. The peek inside is also going to be available by just simply clicking on the image here. That will bring up a PDF copy, so you can see that right away.
So this is when the student has already purchased their purchase, and then they are afforded up. Our packages come with add-on capability, which is you're at the cart, you're purchasing the course, and it says, oh, by the way, would you like to buy this too? Because other people have bought this and found this interesting. Would you like to buy the print version of the book? Would you like to buy, some study resources? Would you like to buy, there's other items that become available. And of course, you as an REcampus partner, you partake in the revenues from that also. So the experience is just like you would expect now, where it's it looks like I said, with the peek inside, with the visual of the book, super strong. Yeah, look at that. There's your peek inside, sample, making sure nobody's grabbing the content, but they can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
excellent. Okay.
So really, again, crisp, clean look to it all. We've reduced the number of clicks through the checkout process as well. So getting the student through that experience is a really improved enhancement to the platform. So moving on, the next thing I want to talk about here is the purchase extension option that Toby had mentioned. When students log into the platform, when they have completed their checkout, they've logged in the portal, they are going to have as well their own enhanced experience as well, what we call the student dashboard. The student dashboard is going to be tailored so they can quickly find their course material. They can launch specific courses rather than trying to search for the access your courses button and then making selections there. We've reduced clicks to guide them through that experience. One of the big improvements, of course, is going to be the ability for students to purchase their own extension where available. One of the experience changes is going to be that as a student draws nearer to the end of their access period, they will have a warning icon that will appear like this. This will show within 7 days of the access end date. And there will be an option for the students to purchase an extension if allowed. Clicking on this link here is going to open up a new window where students can choose the extension length that they'd like to purchase. So if they have multiple options, whether they're looking to, extend for 30 days or 90 days, the amount will be tailored here and the expiration date will be presented, the new expiration date. And then clicking to continue, going through the rest of the process, will just go through the rest of the checkout experience. Once students click the end of the screen here, they enter in their card information. The extension will be processed automatically through our system, and the students are also going to be extended immediately at that point. So there's no need for the students to wait, 24 hours to be extended manually. This is all automated process now. So as soon as students complete the experience, they're going to have access to their course material again, especially if they're expired, their content has already expired. They're going to get access back to it immediately.
Oh,
One
cool.
thing I do want to call out too is that everything here too, the extension period availability is going to be tailored based on state regulations too. So based on state regulations, if your state requires, students, to if they don't allow after like 6 months or 12 months, for example, the extension option will not be available for them. So I just want to call out that we are abiding by those regulations. So where applicable, the extension option will appear for students. So very great experience on that front.
Very cool.
Now, turning to some of the additional admin tools, we're going to click on the admin home experience. There'll be 2 separate views where students will find their My Learning, but admins will have an additional view where they will find a lot of the same icons in a different format. We'll have these card icons appear here where you can find user management,
So this is
portal
a big
manager.
change, Cody. This is a big change, right? I
Yeah.
mean, so everybody, if you're an admin, I see Amanda on here, and Amanda, this is a big change. This is Amanda from Florida. Hi, Amanda. So Amanda, you come into REcampus and you get the same look and feel as a student, and then you get the extended admin stuff on the current portal. Here, you actually come to a different place, and the students come to a different place, which means the messaging can be different on those, right? You can now gear any messaging to the students through their experience and the resources that are available to admins. If you have a team of admins, the resources are different here than on the student side. Is that right, Cody? Did I get that right?
Nope, you're spot on, Toby. One of the tools that we will have available, as the service level mentioned, for premium and elite, you will have access to site messages where you'll be able to add your own site messages in various places on the portal. So that will be something that those service levels will have access to, and you'll be able to customize and change those accordingly at will. No need for you to reach out to your client experience manager to make those changes. You can do those on the fly immediately. That will be something that will be developed. Our developers are still working on that now, but that will be something that will be coming very soon.
Yeah, that'll be in one available as the later phases hit, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
But with user management, this is going to work similar to the managed students tool, where you'll be able to find, who has access to your portal, who has accounts created on the site. Nothing's really changing on that front. One of the big things, though, we really want to talk about is when you go to add a user on the portal, if you want to create a student on the portal site, you do have the additional option to create an administrator on the portal. So now you're no longer going to be required to reach out to your client experience manager to request an additional individual to have admin rights like you have now. You can actually add an individual to the portal site. So if we just go ahead and enter in these credentials here. If I can spell here, there we go. We can go ahead and fill out all the information, and then you can provide them administrative rights. All the same rights that you have yourself, you can provide that to another individual automatically. No need to wait for our team to set that individual up and wait, 2 to 3 days for that account to be created. This is automatic. This is instant access to those individuals so that they can start utilizing the reporting tools, especially.
Clearly there's a little bit of a theme here, and the theme is, some self-service availability for you to do the stuff that you don't really need to wait on anybody else. You're the decision maker, and we're looking for ways to kind of allow you to be self-service and make those decisions and make those changes, as opposed to making this decision and then having to send off and ask for the change. So we're in this enhanced version, we are looking for those opportunities where we can to make it more self-sufficient, faster for you, easier for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. And in that same vein too, we do have a new tool too called Portal Manager. And Portal
got a question
Manager
for
as
you,
well.
Peter. Before you go to Portal Manager, we got a question from Reese.
Yeah.
Can we remove admins too?
Absolutely. Yep. You can terminate access to individuals. There is a termination section within the platform, so you can edit an individual and you can set a portal access termination date.
Yeah, right. You get that bad employee, or
Yep. Additionally, too, you could just revert them to a regular user as well, and they would lose all of those privileges additionally.
Got it. So you can even change the user type. So,
yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. So on to this next one, Portal Manager. Yeah.
So with Portal Manager, like Toby said, in the same vein of, self-service tools, administrators will have the ability to update the logo at any time. You can adjust the color scheme of the portal. You can even adjust contact us information. So you can adjust your phone number, change the email address for contact information. And we've also added things like adding your own website as well as office hours. So if you want to dictate specific hours of operation, that can be done within the portal. And those would appear in the contact us section like they appear up in the top right corner here. Those would make automatic adjustments on this page like we see now.
Cool. Cool.
Portal settings will also be shown here. This is something that won't be editable, but it is useful to see exactly how your portal is configured, like if users can create their own accounts, if users can order on the portal, site messaging and things like that. We do open that up so you have more visibility into how your portal is set up and structured. And if anything needs to be changed like that, we can make those adjustments accordingly.
So now you said that's the visibility, but they can't move the slider on that case yet, correct?
Correct. Yep. Okay. That's still controlled by our team.
Okay.
But it does provide you that visibility so you can see,
like what am I doing? Where's it's a dashboard for you. Okay.
Right. And then of course too, we do have the enrollment report and transaction report like we currently have. These are the same experience you can expect like you have on the current platform. You will have the same visibility into the student's information, if they've enrolled or completed within the last, specific date range you set up. And then you will also have the export function up at the top here that will provide you all the same details, like the student's name, course that they are working on or completed, as well as those key identifiers that you need to report the individual's education to your applicable state. So nothing changing in the way of the enrollment in the transaction report. You will also still have access to request a refund for individuals as well, in the same way that you do today. So for an individual like this, if we wanted to request a refund for their order, it will be a little bit of an enhanced experience, but you will have the same functionality to request a refund. You can remove their access, or you can request that their access remains for whatever reason.
So you give a refund, but you want them to continue to have access to the course. You are doing a customer service opportunity to right some wrong that has happened, but allow them to have access. Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yep. So those are all the key changes that are coming. Like I said, we are still building additional enhancements to the portal. Things like I said, site messaging are coming within the next week or two. And admin ordering will be something that will be available later in Q1. Additionally, too, I do want to call out, we will be holding additional webinars as we do the phase completion. So we will be demonstrating these tools as your phase comes up. So individuals that are in phase 2, you guys should have received registration links to sign up for the webinar that myself or one of my team members will be running, as well as phase 3 and phase 4. You can expect a similar walkthrough experience of the platform. So nothing here you guys need to memorize. We will be doing additional trainings, additional walkthroughs when your time comes to migrate to the new platform.
Cool. Cody, I know we're almost at time, but I'm wondering, the one thing I didn't see was, can you give them a look at what the experience is for the, we have a lot of partners on here I can see who deep link into, like, even at the cart or at the product level. But if you're going to use the portal as an e-commerce site and students are going to come to it and actually have a buying experience, maybe we could just walk them through a real estate licensing, kind of what it looks like, because it looks different than the old portal. Significantly different.
Absolutely. So deep linking will still be available within the platform. At any page or any phase in the cart process, you can link directly to them. So if you wanted to link directly to the licensing content like this, the URL right at the top here, your specific URL will guide them directly to that page. Additionally, too, if you want to link them directly into the product description for, say, this Career Accelerator package, by clicking the View Details page, that is going to show you the product description. So you can, again, link directly to this product here. You can deep link based on the link, based on the URL for your portal site, and that will guide students directly to this page. And they simply need to click the Add to Cart button to proceed through the checkout process. So all of that will come as we grow, as we get nearer to your migration date. We will provide links out to the portal the portal site, the new link that will bring you to the portal experience, and then we'll be providing additional guidance for deep linking on the portal as well.
Cool. So different look, different feel, more of an e-commerce experience. If you use all the features and functionality, you can still deep link in, and the deep link in, I think, looks better than it ever did, which is great. And the cart experience is better, which we demonstrated earlier on. Cody, anything else that they should know about the enhancements and upgrades to the feasibility, the functionality of the portal?
Nope. Just keep your eye out on additional information from our teams. The client experience team, my team as well, will be sending out information for you as we get nearer, and as we have new enhancements, we'll be sharing that information for you. But these tools, everything I've talked about here, is going to be available to any service level. So all these functionalities that we've discussed today, this is the base experience you can expect. So just want to make a call out to that as well. Carmen, for the live webinar, are you asking if we will be holding additional webinars such as this for future months? The answer would be yes, if that's your question. We will be holding additional webinars. We do plan on probably demonstrating some of the new features coming as well. Reese, yes. So we will be providing additional information as we get near to the migration date. We'll be sending you out the link that will guide students to the new portal platform. We'll have that ahead of the migration, so you're ready to make any swaps that you need. The portals will redirect automatically, so even if students are utilizing an old URL to the portal platform, it will automatically redirect. But regarding deep links, we will also be providing additional guidance on how to set those up and have those ready in advance of the migration date. So those will be coming probably within, a few days prior to the migration date. So for those that are migrating for phase 2, which will be October 17th, we'll be sending those the week prior to you. Constance, the migration date, we'll be providing the migration date for you based on the phase. We'll be sharing that information as we get closer. But I can share the phase 2 deadline migration date will be October 17th. That is when we are planning on migrating those that are part of phase 2. For phase 3, we are planning a December deadline. So for those that are going to be on phase 3, we'll be communicating out to you very shortly. We'll be communicating early in October for those identified for phase 3. We'll be communicating to you for those that want to migrate for phase 3. And we'll be sharing the migration date for that once we have that hammered out. And then of course, phase 4, as we get more information, we'll be sharing that as well. But for phase 3 and phase 4, if you guys haven't been contacted yet, you will be contacted in the next few months, and we'll be providing additional information. All right. So thank you for everybody attending. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Toby's able to join here. So we'll end the meeting here now. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Reach out to your client experience manager. Feel free to reach out to our team with any questions that you have, and we'll be sharing this video demonstration once we have that available. So again, thank you all for attending, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye now.